Welcome back to Brett's Allotment. This video is just going to be a quick tour of the plot down on Ford Lane in Crewe. Right, starting up the top. Still a bit of a mess in some places. So we've got my fruit tree that I was donated from next door. Still, the buds haven't opened on there yet. Looking around, pond. The lasagna garden raised bed that I need to do still, and these other raised beds at the top. These still are unplanted. Moving round, the second fruit tree is budding up nicely, and they're just starting to open. I don't know if you can see, just starting to open now, which is nice. A lone tulip there. And here is the rosemary shrub that I've got, which is really nice actually. The roses have started to sprout out some new leaves and looking good. This is the large carrot bed that I'm going to be doing. I've still not planted that yet. And again, another bed here. This is going to be where the parsnips are. Some shallots in there as well. This is going to be the brassica bed. Nothing planted in there yet, but at home I've got some bits and bobs growing, some cabbages, some purple sprouting broccoli. They're all starting to grow. This is the onions, growing up quite well. Started off nicely. A few yellow tinges here and there, but I'll live with that. The bane of my life, the dandelion, is back, but they won't be lasting much longer. Got some more tulips coming in here. Not looking too bad. The heather that I've got planted in there seems to have given up the ghost. Not doing too well. And this is the lone gooseberry bush I've got. That's just starting to bud up nicely again. There's one or two just starting to open. These are my potato pots. These were 2,000 litre barrels, and what I did was cut them in half, and I started drilling holes in the bottom. Just move that out of the way. Drill some holes in the bottom for drainage, and I'm going to be planting 5 tubers in each of these. There's about 100 litre pot, so I think 5 tubers should be enough. Come around here, have a look at this brassica cage that I knocked up out of some scrap wood and a bit of netting. I did have 2. I was very proud of them, but I came down yesterday and found the second one smashed. And I don't know whether the winds took its toll on it. We've had some strong winds in Crewe recently, or someone has been on the site and smashed it. I'd like to think it was the wind. I hope nobody would do that deliberately, but you never know, do you? In this bed I'm going to be planting just bits and bobs, but if you look closely I do have some shallots, and they have started to poke out some shoots, which is nice. And there's another one over there you can just about make out, maybe. Good. The strawberries, they need raised tyres. I'm starting to put out some new growth, which if I could just try and zoom in a touch. Yeah, some new growth on there, which is good. Some bug hotel things that I'm going to have to put up so they don't fill with water and drown anything that lives in it. And the rhubarb's coming on well. It's amazing what a good feed over winter can do. Give that another few weeks and I'll probably get to harvest some. The wife absolutely loves rhubarb. It's one of her favourite things. And this is the garlic bed, and as yet, we zoom in, all that's growing in there are weeds. I have not seen a single garlic come through yet, which is disappointing. Further around, asparagus needs weeding. Everything seems to be growing really quickly for the weeds. Yeah, bit of a pain, but I'll get that weeded out today. is where the leeks were. I harvested them and made a really nice leek and cheese pie, which the wife adores. And these here, if I zoom in again, these are the broad beans that I've had planted. And since the last video, they've absolutely shot up. There's loads of them come through, which is great. They're coming on nicely. So, fingers crossed, we'll have some broad beans soon. We'll have a quick look up the plot again. See what we can see. It's not an awful lot because the weather today is absolutely rank. It's raining, it's windy, it's awful. And there's the broken cage. I just hope it was the wind that did it and nobody's come on and smashed it, because that would be really, really pathetic. Some bits there's me water butts that I feed off the wobbly shed. That seems to do quite well. They're all full right now. I think I might have to get another one just to make sure I've got enough. We'll have a quick walk over to the garden over here, have a quick look at the garden, and then I'll call it a day. While we're here, we've got these tyres. We've got a lone snowdrop there, and I think there are more snowdrops coming through, or daffodils maybe, some tete-a-tete daffodils. There, and then snowdrop, doing nicely. Not as nice as these though, look at these, gorgeous they are. Nicely in bloom. Very pretty. Coming along, got some more tulips and things coming through in this. They've got the corkscrew hazel there, which I absolutely adore. Corkscrew hazels, I think they're fantastic. And looks like a fly, some sort of fly tree growing through it. Not sure what it is. But hey, it's a wild garden, this is what it's meant to do. It's grass of some sort, I don't know what it is, but it's very pretty too. A little wildlife pond. Can't see any frogs. There's usually a fair few in there. More daffodils, another tree of some sort. Tulips coming through, so heads on these tulips, pretty. And grasses and weeds inevitably, and are those bluebells? I'm not sure what they are. I don't think they are bluebells. But very pretty indeed. So I'll have a quick look up there. Very good. And then onto the forward lane site. All are welcome on this site. But till later, ta-ra for now.